Hello everyone! Are you struggling with overwhelming debt? Do you dream of a debt-free life but aren't sure how to get there? You're not alone. Millions of people carry large amounts of debt, but it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, we'll hear from someone who successfully paid off a substantial amount of debt in a specific time frame. They'll share their journey, the challenges they faced, and the strategies they used to achieve their goal of becoming debt-free. If you're ready to take control of your financial situation and start your own debt-free journey, this video is for you. On this channel, I will discuss my debt-free journey, how I paid off $200,000 in 1.5 years. Stay tuned, and thank you. Why I decided to become debt-free. Like many people, I found myself drowning in debt after several years of overspending and poor financial management. The constant stress of having to make minimum payments and dealing with creditors was taking a toll on my mental health, and I knew something had to change. I was tired of feeling trapped by my financial situation and not being able to pursue my goals and dreams. I realized that if I continued down this path, I would never be able to achieve true financial freedom and stability. That's when I made the decision to become debt-free. It wasn't an easy decision to make, but it was one of the best choices I ever made. By becoming debt-free, I was able to take control of my finances, build my savings, and start investing in my future. I was also able to relieve a significant amount of stress and anxiety that had been weighing me down for years. I realized that living a life of financial freedom and security was worth the sacrifices I had to make along the way. Becoming debt-free was a life-changing experience that has allowed me to live the life I've always wanted, and I'm grateful every day for making that decision. How I paid off my debt. Paying off my debt wasn't easy, but it was definitely worth it. I had a lot of debt with several credit cards, student loans, and a car loan, all adding up to over $200,000. I knew I had to take action to get my finances under control and start working towards financial freedom. The first step I took was to create a budget and track my spending. I was shocked to see how much money I was wasting each month on unnecessary expenses like eating out, subscriptions I didn't use, and impulse purchases. By cutting back on these expenses, I was able to free up more money to put towards paying off my debt. Next, I looked for ways to increase my income. I picked up extra hours at work, started a side hustle, and even sold some of my belongings online. Every extra dollar I earned went towards paying off my debt faster. I also prioritized my debt payments. I focused on paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first, which saved me money in the long run. I also made sure to pay more than the minimum payment each month, which helped me pay off my debt quicker. Finally, I made sacrifices and lived below my means. I stopped going out as much, stopped buying new clothes, and cut back on other expenses. It wasn't always easy, but it was necessary to achieve my goal of becoming debt-free. Overall, my debt-free journey took me 1.5 years, but it was worth every penny I paid off. I feel more in control of my finances, less stressed about money, and excited about what my financial future holds. I also made sure to keep myself motivated throughout my journey. I would regularly track my progress and celebrate my small victories. Seeing the balance on my debts go down was incredibly motivating and helped me stay on track. Another important factor in my success was having a support system. I shared my goals with my friends and family, who cheered me on and offered encouragement when I needed it. Having people to hold me accountable and remind me of why I was doing this was invaluable. Ultimately, becoming debt-free was a life-changing experience. It gave me a sense of control over my finances and allowed me to focus on other important goals like saving for the future. If you're struggling with debt, I encourage you to take action and start your own debt-free journey. It may not be easy, but the benefits are well worth it. What I learned from my journey. Through my debt-free journey, I learned several valuable lessons that helped me become more financially responsible. Here are a few key takeaways. 1. Discipline is essential. To pay off a significant amount of debt, I had to make some difficult decisions. I cut back on expenses, worked extra hours, and made sacrifices to pay down my debt faster. It required discipline and commitment to stay on track, but it was worth it in the end. 2. Prioritize debt repayment. I had to make debt repayment my top priority if I wanted to become debt-free. That meant saying no to unnecessary expenses and finding ways to reduce my monthly bills. 3. Budgeting is key. One of the most important things I learned was the importance of budgeting. By creating a budget and sticking to it, I was able to track my expenses and find ways to save money. 4. A supportive community can make a difference. During my journey, I found support from friends and family who were also focused on achieving financial goals. Being part of a community of like-minded individuals helped me stay motivated and accountable. 5. Celebrate small wins. Paying off debt can be a long and challenging journey. Celebrating small wins along the way, such as paying off a credit card or reducing interest rates, help me stay motivated and focused on my end goal. Overall, my debt-free journey has taught me that with dedication, commitment, and discipline, anyone can take control of their financial future. By prioritizing debt repayment, creating a budget, finding a supportive community, and celebrating small wins, I was able to pay off a significant amount of debt in a relatively short period. Advice for others who are struggling with debt. If you're struggling with debt, you're not alone. It can be overwhelming, but don't let it defeat you. Here are a few pieces of advice that helped me along the way. 1. Create a budget. One of the most important steps you can take towards paying off debt is to create a budget. Start by listing all your monthly income and expenses, and then identify areas where you can cut back. Stick to your budget and resist the temptation to overspend. 2. Make extra payments. Any extra money you have, put it towards your debt. This includes any bonuses, tax refunds, or overtime pay. Even small payments can add up and make a big difference in the long run. 3. Prioritize your debts. Focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while still making minimum payments on the others. Once you pay off that debt, move on to the next highest interest rate. 4. Don't use credit cards. It's important to avoid adding to your debt while you're trying to pay it off. Cut up your credit cards and pay for things in cash or with a debit card. 5. Stay motivated. Paying off debt can be a long and difficult process, but stay focused on your goals and remember why you started this journey in the first place. Celebrate your progress and don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Remember, becoming debt-free is possible with hard work and determination. Take control of your finances and start your own debt-free journey today. Thanks for watching. For more views and updates, my debt-free journey, how I paid off $200,000 in 1.5 years. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned.